How you doing, folks? Today I want to talk about the words occult, esoteric, arcane, clandestine. You can study all these conspiracies and stuff for years and years, but until you study the occult and esoteric for many years, you'll never understand what is going on. You'll never get close to the truth. Esoteric simply means hidden or only understood by a few or those only initiated. Arcane just means secret or hidden. Occult means the same thing, secret, hidden, and for only those initiated, misunderstood. One of the things that drives me nuts is when you mention the word occult around sheeple, or to those who do not know, they think it has to do with the word cult. This is a form of general public, I should say brainwashing, but I say education, misunderstanding. I've had a few people, when I talk about that I study the occult, um, they say, oh my God, you're in a cult, or I don't want to be part of a cult. Well, it has nothing at all to do with that. They are two separate words. And one thing that makes me actually laugh about this is I'm not in a cult, but in reality they are. And I'm going to explain this. Okay. You live in a town, don't you? Yes, everybody lives in a town or a community. Well, then you're part of a culture. Culture. Most of you probably go to church or have a certain way that you're brought up. You hang around with people that share the same beliefs. Then you're in a cult. So you're all these people that don't know what they're talking about. You're the one in a cult, not me. You might want to think about that. Words are not made similar 99% of the time on accident or by accident. They were designed that way. Culture, cult. If you're part of a culture, you're in a cult. Most of the people in your town, they all do similar things. For instance, I live in a very small town. Everybody here goes deer hunting. They listen to the same music. They all believe the same things. That's what a culture does. They have the same similar beliefs, religious beliefs and whatnot. Well, then you're in a cult. Bottom line. We're back to what I was getting at. Until you study all these things, the occult, everything has a hidden meaning. Every cartoon has a hidden meaning. Almost every Hollywood movie has a hidden meaning. The entire Bible is written in allegorical form, allegory, or what you call a parable. It has two meanings. Every symbol has two meanings. The meaning that is fed to the general public, which is called the subverse, and it also has the inverse meaning. Every symbol, most people do not know its true meaning. It is kept hidden in the occult for reason. Uh, in fact, symbols, what they do is they teach people to fear them, like, oh my God, that's bad. It's a pentagram. Oh my God, it's evil. They do that to keep you away from it, from to try to deter you from seeking the truth, so to speak. Uh, you know, like I said, every movie, every cartoon, every fable, they all have hidden meanings. Every Bible verse, it's not what you think it is. Until you learn this, you'll never get it. You'll never understand what's going on. One way to do this is, through my years of studying the code, which has been 16 years, anytime you have a question, just type in hidden meaning of, or occult meaning of, esoteric meaning of, and just keep reading and reading and digging. And you will find a lot of false stuff. Yes, you have to dig through that disinfo, I should say, and you will eventually find this stuff. Every holiday has a hidden meaning. There's the lie. that everybody thinks it really is, and then there's the hidden meaning, the occult meaning. Um, what will you get out of this eventually? What you will eventually learn is that everything leads to the same thing. It's all a pyramid scheme. It all leads to the same thing. I'm not going to discuss what that is today. I'll save that for a later video. But as you get deeper and deeper into these esoteric studies, you will learn that it all leads to the same thing. So if you just keep studying these off topics and see them in a way that is all separate, you're going to hit a wall. You're never going to get any further. And like I said, I've been doing this 16 years. It took me 10 years to figure that out. So my goal is to help people try to get through this a little more quickly than I did. Not everybody's the same, I'm sure, but I can tell you what, I have dedicated every day of my life for those 16 years, at least 2 to 3 hours a day, sometimes more, into nothing but research, watching videos, documentaries, a lot of reading. I know one thing, you will never figure it out by watching mainstream television or the regular news or your stupid reality shows, blah, blah, blah. You're never going to figure it out. Do the research. In some of my upcoming videos, I will provide you with some better tools to help you become an adept instead of staying a neophyte. I will give you some good YouTube channels and whatnot, some good books to read in some of my upcoming videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Until then, take care.